Well, hi there. I am Dr. Grover, Superintendent of Grand Island Public Schools.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Well, I don't know. You think that's pretty fancy?
Don't doctors work at a hospital?
Yes, the medical doctors, they do work at the hospital. And so sometimes that gets confusing. But I have my doctorate in the field of education. And so that just means that I'm working really, really hard to support a lot of students and making sure they have a great educational experience.
Ooh, that sounds so awesome. And you're the superintendent?
Superintendent of Grand Island Public Schools.
Wow, that sounds super. What do you do there?
Well, I have a lot of great team members that I work with on a daily basis. And we cover all aspects of supporting our students, and we take care of the whole child. Scout, there's something to think about to ensure that our students have healthy meals, that they are able to participate in athletics and activities, and most of all, have fun, do things that they love in a very loving and caring environment that fosters the best for their futures.
That all sounds so amazing and caring about children in every single way, which is really important.
It is very important. Our mission is every student, every day a success. And it takes a lot of personalizing and understanding each student in order to support them best.
Wow, it sounds like you care a lot about children.
I do. I love my kids.
So, I have a question. I've been hearing about how this month is called Black History Month, and I just don't really know what that means. I've learned a little bit, but what's your take on that?
Well, I think as we talk about Black History Month, as we know, Black Americans, they've had to overcome a lot as we trace back through history and understand how they are valued and appreciated and a part of our bigger America. I think what we're striving to do with Black History Month is to continue to help share the story and to help all of us understand that this is American history. And so when we think about how history is made and the contributions to who we are as these great United States of America, that, Black Americans, they are indeed a part of it. And it's just critical to think about having representation for our students to be able to connect to. So it doesn't matter about your color of your skin or your background, that you have something special to offer to our greater society.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Sometimes I think about it would be like if someone didn't like me just because my fur is orange, right? And then if they were to be mean for that, but that's not, that doesn't matter for anything. I'm Scout and I have a lot to offer, just like every single person does, no matter what they look like.
Absolutely, Scout. That's what we want people to understand, that when we cultivate an appreciation for the cultures of others, it doesn't cancel out the value of our own. And that's what I love about our community in Grand Island. We really are an asset-based community. We're a very diverse community, and we look at the value that each individual brings to the table. I mean, look at me. I'm an African American as the superintendent. I get a chance to work with people from all walks of life and serve students that speak so many different languages. And it's together who we are that makes us so special. And we have a special story. We're on a special journey here in Grand Island. And when my students graduate, they always come back and say, I'm so proud that I was a part of the Grand Island Public Schools because it prepared me for the real world. In the real world, we recognize that we are going to encounter people that add value in such unique ways. And that's what makes us better, stronger, more robust as a nation, as a world.
Wow, that's so awesome. And it really does make a difference to every single kiddo to know that they have people that believe in them and want to hear their story. So I have a question now for you. When you were growing up in the school you went to, were things that great for you or were things not so great?
Well, I grew up in a very small town, amazing parents who were always my biggest cheerleaders and champions, and they always instilled in me that I could achieve whatever I wanted to in life. And I do think that people come with different backgrounds. Probably one of my most interesting opportunities was when I graduated from high school. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And I wasn't encouraged the same way maybe other students were about going off to college because no one in my family had gone to college before. And, I was told that I wasn't college material. And I didn't really understand that. But luckily enough, I started actually a job in a factory. And it was two elderly women there who encouraged me to go to college. They really felt like at that point in their life, they didn't have a choice, but they felt like I did. And they saw something in me. They saw past how much money maybe my family earned. They saw past my last name. They saw past the color of my skin. They saw something special in me. And it was at that moment that I went and enrolled my own self in college. And here I am today, 25 years in the field of education. And it's been my mission to make sure that students like me, like you, right, that maybe they got that orange hair, they got something unique and special and different about them, that they can achieve whatever they set their mind to. And but more than that, more than just dreaming, when we give kids experiences, then they get a chance to understand more about what they love, what they enjoy. And then they are able to chart a course for the future that they deserve.
Wow, that all sounds so important. And I really hope that other superintendents care about all the kiddos in the fantastic way that you do, because I think anyone who has you as a superintendent is such a lucky kiddo.
Well, I am the lucky one. And yes, I know so many great superintendents, and I am lucky to have so many great students. They inspire me every day. And speaking of, Black History Month, one of my mantras that I hold on to is a quote by Harriet Tubman. And she was known for running the Underground Railroad. And she said, I was a conductor and I was able to help a lot of people to freedom. I never ran my train off the track and I never lost a passenger. And I think that's what we want to ensure, that we stay on the track of progress, as well as that we make sure that we don't lose a kid, that they don't lose out on an opportunity. And that's what's so special about here in Grand Island and Stuhr Museum. Everyone, they look for ways to give kids opportunities to make sure that we never lose one and that they never lose sight of their dreams.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Grover, for having this conversation with me about Black History Month and about all the awesome things that you do and that are happening at Grand Island Public Schools.
Thank you, Scout.
I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you again so much.